As Pi Network prepares for global payment, every Pi pioneer dreams of a good price that could change their future in the world of cryptocurrency. I know some of you may think I made up this news, but no. This information is verified and comes from different reliable websites. For example, one site confirms that Pi Network prepares for global payment, while another highlights that pioneers share their dreams and aspirations for PiCoin's future price. Pi Network has always focused on building real-world utility for its cryptocurrency, dedicated to creating a payment system where Pi can be used in various transactions, from buying coffee to purchasing digital services. This vision aligns with the growing need for financial systems that are fast, low-cost, and accessible to everyone, regardless of location. But Pioneer, let me ask you something that will change everything you think you know about Pi Network. What if I told you that Pi Network is positioning itself at the absolute forefront of a financial revolution that's about to shake the entire world? What if your Pi coins could soon replace every single payment method you use today, from buying your morning coffee to purchasing digital services across the globe? And what if I revealed the exact price targets that millions of pioneers around the world are not just dreaming about, but actively preparing for right now? While market dynamics will ultimately influence PiCoin's valuation, the Pi Network community's unwavering commitment to its mission ensures that its value extends beyond numbers. As Pi moves closer to open market trading, pioneers worldwide continue to prepare, engage, and build, ensuring that when the moment arrives, Pi will stand not only as another crypto coin, but as a symbol of what a community-driven vision can achieve. Pioneer, close your eyes and imagine Pi reaches your dream price. Whether that's 3.141, 314, or 314,159. Would you help your family pay off debt, start a business in your community, or maybe provide clean water for your village? Also, what makes you most proud to be part of this incredible Pi Network family? And what message would you leave for the next generation of pioneers? Let's start by greeting and welcoming you all, my incredible Pioneer family. If you're a pioneer who's been waiting for this moment, you're definitely in the right place. And I'm about to share news that will make you realize why your patience and dedication are about to pay off in ways you never imagined. Whether you're watching from the Philippines, United States, Papua New Guinea, India, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, or anywhere else on this beautiful planet, I'm absolutely thrilled you're here, because today's video is packed with groundbreaking news about Pi Network's global payment revolution and the price predictions that have sent shockwaves through our entire community. Before we dive into this incredible journey together, let me see where my amazing Pioneer family is watching from right now. Join our community by smash subscribe button and ring notification bell if you haven't already, so you never miss an update. Again, comment Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name for seeing our global community come together. And today's news affects every single one of us, no matter where we are in the world. Here's what's happening right now that most people don't understand. Pi Network isn't just positioning itself as another cryptocurrency in the crowded digital space, it's preparing to offer a seamless, decentralized alternative that empowers individuals globally to use PiCoin for everyday payments, while traditional financial systems continue to grapple with inefficiencies and high transaction costs that drain money from hardworking people like you and me. Think about this reality we're living in right now. Traditional payment systems often involve high fees that eat into your hard-earned money, cross-border transaction complexities that make sending money to family a nightmare, and lengthy settlement times that can take days or even weeks. Pi Network addresses these critical issues by providing a decentralized system where transactions can be processed quickly and with minimal fees, enabling businesses to reduce operational costs while providing customers with a fast and reliable payment option that actually works for real people. The crypto world continues to watch Pi Network evolve, and the discussion around its future price intensifies within its global community of millions of dedicated pioneers. Pi Network has always focused on building real-world utility for its cryptocurrency, PiCoin. Now here's where everything gets absolutely incredible. The Pi network community recently faced a question that sparked the most intense discussions we've ever seen across Pi network discussion forums, Pi chat channels, and community groups worldwide. The question was simple but profound. What price for Pi would make you happy? The options presented ranged from $3.14 to $314,159, reflecting the entire spectrum of hope and practical expectations within our Pioneer community. These options provided in the community post, specifically 31.4, 314, 3.141, 31.415, and 314,159, sparked lively debates that continue to this day. Each price point represents different layers of expectation and different visions for what Pi network can become. The 3.141 option represents a symbolic value for pioneers aligned with Pi's mathematical branding, seen as a practical starting point upon open market trading that honors the project's roots while remaining realistic about market conditions. The 31.4 and 31.415 options are considered moderate yet optimistic targets, reflecting confidence in Pi's ecosystem growth while acknowledging the current crypto market environment and the challenges that come with launching a truly decentralized currency. These prices show that pioneers understand the importance of sustainable growth rather than unsustainable speculation. The 314 and 314,159 options represent the long-term vision many pioneers hold, aligning with the frequently discussed global consensus value, also known as GCV, and reflecting the belief in Pi's unique approach to decentralization and community-driven growth that sets it apart from every other cryptocurrency project in existence. What makes this entire discussion even more fascinating is that each price point represents a different philosophy about how Pi network will transform the global financial landscape. The pioneers who dream of 3.141 are the pragmatists who understand that sustainable growth starts with realistic expectations and builds momentum through proven utility. They see Pi network as a steady, reliable alternative to traditional payment systems that will gradually gain acceptance as more merchants and businesses recognize its value proposition. The pioneers who envision 31.4 and 31.415 are the strategic thinkers who balance optimism with market awareness. They understand that Pi network's unique community-driven approach and focus on real-world utility positions it differently from speculative cryptocurrencies. These pioneers see Pi as a bridge between the current financial system and the decentralized future we're all working toward, recognizing that meaningful change takes time and careful planning. The pioneers who dream of $314 and $314,159 are the visionaries who see Pi network's potential to become the backbone of a completely new financial ecosystem. They understand that Pi's approach to decentralization, combined with its massive global community and focus on accessibility, could create unprecedented value as traditional financial systems struggle to adapt to digital transformation and changing consumer expectations. While some pioneers view 3.141 as a logical starting point given market conditions and liquidity considerations, others see 314 or even 314,159 as aspirational targets that reflect Pi's mission to empower global financial equity. The discussion is not just about price, and this is what makes our community so special. It's about what the price represents in terms of accessibility, value recognition, and future potential that extends far beyond simple monetary gain. Accessibility means that a lower starting price could encourage mass adoption, enabling pioneers in emerging markets to participate in the ecosystem actively without being priced out of the digital economy. This democratization of finance is one of Pi network's core missions, ensuring that financial tools and opportunities are available to everyone, not just the wealthy elite who have traditionally controlled financial systems. Value recognition means that a higher price would reflect the tremendous value of community building efforts, the extensive KYC and node testing processes, and the incredible patience of millions of pioneers who have supported the project since its inception, showing the world that dedication and community commitment have real worth. This recognition validates the countless hours that pioneers have invested in building something meaningful together. Future potential means that regardless of the starting price, the potential for gradual and sustainable growth remains a core belief within the Pi network community. And this belief is based on the solid foundation that's being built methodically and carefully, with attention to every detail that will ensure long-term success. Pi Network's ecosystem is growing rapidly, with talented developers building innovative apps and comprehensive marketplaces that facilitate the use of PiCoin in real-world scenarios that matter to everyday people. This organic growth is absolutely vital for ensuring that PiCoin is not just a stored value asset, but a functional currency within a broader decentralized economy that serves real people with real needs and genuine economic challenges. Merchant adoption will further drive the utility of Pi, reinforcing its position as a payment method that serves the needs of a diverse global community. The ability to pay with PiCoin will empower pioneers to participate actively in the digital economy in ways that were previously impossible or prohibitively expensive. Whether it's for e-commerce transactions, subscription services, or peer-to-peer transfers, using Pi for payments aligns perfectly with the mission of decentralized finance by removing intermediaries and giving individuals direct control over their financial transactions. This growing ecosystem represents years of careful planning and strategic development. Every app, every marketplace, and every merchant partnership is designed to create genuine utility that will drive real demand for PiCoin. This isn't speculative development based on hype, but practical innovation based on solving real problems that people face every day in their financial lives. What's truly remarkable about Pi Network's approach is how it addresses the fundamental inequalities in our current financial system that have persisted for decades. Traditional banking systems exclude billions of people worldwide, not because these people don't need financial services, but because they don't fit the profit models of traditional institutions that prioritize wealthy customers over those who need help most. Pi Network changes this completely by creating a system where anyone with a smartphone can participate in the global economy. This isn't just about technology innovation, it's about social and economic justice on a global scale that will reshape how we think about money, value, and economic participation. When a small business owner in Nigeria can accept payments instantly from customers anywhere in the world without paying crushing fees to international payment processors, that's revolutionary. When migrant workers can send money home to their families without losing huge percentages to transfer services, that's life-changing. When young entrepreneurs in emerging markets can access global customers without being blocked by payment system restrictions, that's world-changing. The ripple effects of this transformation will extend far beyond individual transactions. Entire communities will benefit as local economies become connected to global markets, creating opportunities for growth and development that were previously impossible. This is the true power of Pi Network's vision, and it's why the price discussion is about so much more than personal wealth. The Pi core team continues to focus intensively on ensuring that the network's infrastructure, including comprehensive node decentralization, thorough KYC completion, and the development of robust ecosystem applications, is absolutely solid before entering full open market trading. This approach is specifically intended to create a sustainable launch that protects the interests of all pioneers and ensures the long-term stability of the PiCoin ecosystem for years and decades to come. This careful, methodical approach is what fundamentally separates Pi Network from other cryptocurrency projects that rush to market without proper preparation or consideration for their users' long-term interests. The Pi core team understands that we have one precious opportunity to get this right, and they're taking every necessary precaution to ensure that when Pi finally launches, it will be ready for the millions of users who are eagerly waiting to embrace it. The infrastructure being built includes advanced security measures, scalable transaction processing capabilities, and user-friendly interfaces that will make Pi accessible to people regardless of their technical expertise. This comprehensive approach ensures that Pi Network will be ready to handle massive adoption from day one without the growing pains that have plagued other cryptocurrency projects. The beauty of Pi Network's community-driven growth is that every new pioneer makes the network exponentially more valuable for everyone else who participates. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies where value often depends on speculation and market manipulation by large holders, Pi Network's value grows through genuine utility and authentic adoption by real people solving real problems in their daily lives. Each new merchant who accepts Pi payments, each new developer who builds innovative applications on the Pi platform, and each new pioneer who joins our community adds tangible, measurable value to the entire ecosystem. This network effect is already visible in the passionate discussions happening across Pi Network's global community, where pioneers aren't just holding Pi hoping for price appreciation, but actively building businesses, creating applications, and developing use cases that will drive genuine demand for PiCoin. Bank visits, identity verifications, account freezes. These are relics in a decentralized era. PIOI's fully digital onboarding enables global participation with minimal friction. By shifting trust to community-driven identity verification and cryptography, Pi enables near-instant participation and access, accessible to anyone with internet connectivity and a smartphone. The beauty of this system lies in its elimination of traditional barriers that have excluded billions from the financial system. For the GCV to be universally accepted, the Pi Network ecosystem must continuously evolve, expanding the range of applications and services that accept PiCoin as payment. Developers within the Pi community are working tirelessly on creating decentralized applications, e-commerce platforms, and peer-to-peer marketplaces that will increase Pi's practical utility exponentially. The Pi core team's relentless efforts to maintain secure, scalable, and user-friendly technology are creating the infrastructure necessary to sustain a high-value digital currency within a completely decentralized framework. The decentralized ethos of Pi Network ensures that the GCV is not dictated by a single authority, but is achieved through collective agreement and adoption within the community. This approach fundamentally differs from traditional financial systems by emphasizing that real value comes from collective trust and utility rather than top-down imposition. Every pioneer who mines Pi, every developer building applications, every merchant accepting Pi payments is contributing to this collective value creation. Pi's mass accessibility invites millions into the financial ecosystem. Without minimum balances or credit history requirements, it opens pathways for those traditionally excluded. Whether you're sending remittances to family overseas, receiving payments for informal work, or engaging in local commerce, Pi becomes a frictionless alternative for day-to-day financial independence. This is financial democracy in its purest form, breaking down the artificial barriers that have kept billions of people locked out of the global economy. The promise of Pi extends far beyond simple accumulation. With developments in Pi browser, decentralized applications, payment plugins, and merchant integrations showing promising results in regions like Southeast Asia, Pi is evolving into a full-fledged financial ecosystem. Pioneers can soon expect to pay for goods and services, send money internationally, and even participate in microloans or staking within the network. These aren't distant possibilities, they're actively being implemented and tested in real-world scenarios. While the GCV of $314,159 may seem ambitious to some, pioneers believe it reflects the network's potential to become a leading force in the crypto world. This vision encourages users to see PiCoin not as a speculative asset, but as a tool for real-world transactions and financial freedom. Mass adoption requires continuous education and awareness among pioneers, emphasizing the practical benefits of PiCoin and its potential role in building a fair financial system. The community plays a vital role in this transition, sharing knowledge and expanding the reach of Pi Network's mission. This isn't just about individual wealth creation, it's about collective empowerment and the democratization of financial services. Every conversation you have about Pi Network, every person you introduce to the ecosystem, every transaction you make using Pi contributes to the realization of this revolutionary vision. The declaration of 1 Pi equals $314,159 under the GCV framework is more than a price statement. It's a commitment to building a decentralized future driven by community participation, technological development, and collective trust. As pioneers continue to mine Pi, build applications, and engage in ecosystem activities, they are laying the foundation for a decentralized financial future where PiCoin holds real, stable value. Your participation in this revolution starts now. Stay active and mine daily because consistent participation drives network strength and token distribution. Every single day you engage with the Pi network, you're not just earning tokens, you're strengthening the entire ecosystem and contributing to the realization of the 314,159 gigacap vision. Complete your verification process because verified users pave the way for upcoming features like staking and peer payments. Explore merchant pilots and engage with early payment trials via Pi Browser or Pi Festivals. These aren't just experiments, they're the building blocks of a complete financial ecosystem that will replace traditional banking infrastructure. Share your story and empower adoption by inviting peers who also value financial autonomy. Support governance evolution by contributing to discussions, testing new tools, and shaping the protocol's future. The question, what price for Pi would make you happy, is so much more than a speculative exercise or wishful thinking. It reflects the collective aspirations of a community that has invested time, energy, and unwavering belief into building a decentralized, inclusive financial ecosystem that will serve generations to come. It invites every pioneer to reflect deeply on what they value most about Pi Network and how they envision its transformative role in the future of decentralized finance. Whether one's answer is 3.141 or 314,159, the underlying message remains exactly the same. Pi Network is not just about achieving a particular price point, it's about empowering individuals worldwide, building a truly decentralized community, and redefining the future of cryptocurrency and Web3 technology. As the world edges closer to a decentralized financial future, Pi Network is ensuring that pioneers are ready to embrace it with open arms and the tools they need to succeed. The possibility of paying with PiCoin everywhere is no longer a distant vision, but a near-future reality that aligns perfectly with our community's mission to build a fair and accessible financial system that works for everyone. While market dynamics will ultimately influence PiCoin's valuation, the Pi Network community's unwavering commitment to its mission ensures that its value extends far beyond numbers on a screen or charts on an exchange. As Pi moves closer to open market trading, pioneers worldwide continue to prepare, engage, and build, ensuring that when that historic moment arrives, Pi will stand not only as another cryptocurrency, but as a powerful symbol of what a community-driven vision can achieve when millions of people work together toward a common goal of financial freedom and equality. The question isn't really whether Pi will reach 3.141, 31.4, or 314,159. The real question is what kind of financial future we want to build together as a global community. Do we want a system that serves only the wealthy and well-connected, or do we want a system that empowers everyone to participate in the global economy? Pi Network has chosen the latter, and that choice will determine its true value far more than any market speculation ever could. So, here's what I want you to do right now. First, Smash that like button if you're excited about Pi Network's future and ready to be part of this incredible journey that's changing lives around the world. Second, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss crucial Pi Network news that could change your financial future forever. Third, tell me in the comments what price would make you happy and why. Because I read every single comment and love hearing from our Pioneer family about your dreams and aspirations. Remember to share this video with your fellow pioneers and anyone who believes in financial freedom for everyone, because the more people who understand what Pi Network is building, the stronger our community becomes, and the closer we get to achieving our shared vision of a fair and accessible financial system.